Alright, that's sweet.
Alright. Alright, so...
Alright, we're back.
Alright, we're back. Don't know. Are we... Is it going or is it choppy?
Yep, nope, looks good to me.
Hell,
You're moving, Dylan.
Let's try this.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna go to the top down to see if the cards move now? Correctly?
Yeah.
Give me a
Yeah,
second.
let's look at everything, make sure everything at the table looks good.
Yeah.
Alright. Things we're back. It looks like we got everything figured out.
Yeah.
Alright. It looks
Think
great.
we're
I can see everything.
See everything. I don't see anything
Those
moving.
mountains look very mountainy. Watch out. We're climbing the rocks, boys.
We're playing red deck. It's the new modern deck. All mountains. Who wins?
That's another deck you can't count out is Modern Red Phoenix or 8-Whack.
Did you move things?
Yeah.
I think 8-Whack is a...
Did you see anything move? Because I didn't.
That coming into the tournament might be good enough due to the speed. Adjust the camera away from the pole a bit. Yeah, we do need to see it. We can like manually move it, so... And it's on a rotator. But thanks to everybody for hanging it out and being patient with us as we work through some technical difficulties. We're super excited to bring this event to you. It's going to be insane. From what I've been told, there's over 100 people in the room.
Yeah.
As soon as we get the exact number of players, we will broadcast that information.
We're good. Things are moving now.
Y'all are so great. No freezing. Y'all sound good. Y'all look beautiful.
Thank you.
So if I'm correct, the players meeting is happening currently, correct?
Not yet.
I think so. I think we're doing our lovely, we say 10 o'clock, say 10:30, and it's going to start at 11.
Well,
Yeah, so
just wondering.
move stuff around.
Alright, so we'll be talking a little more about the format and our predictions and stuff like that. We have a lot to cover when it comes to this format, as you all may know. There's also, I don't know if you caught it, there's been an influx of cool box decks that are playing, the Vanipar special, and now they're playing a bunch of snow color lands.
Yeah.
So they can play the new what is that? The snake that's kind of Belful Strix.
Yeah, there we go. Everything's
It's kind
moving.
of Belful Strix.
Is that coming out good for you?
Yes, everything looks fantastic, my dude. Yep, and no lag. I
Perfect.
see everything great.
Perfect. We're good. Yeah, we saw everything.
Yep,
And it's
everything
not
looks
lag on
good.
this one.
We saw
I'm
it
just
on
ready
the
to start
stream as
now.
well.
Adjust the camera a little bit from the pole.
I don't know about if we can do that. Because it's on a static line, so it's like
I mean, yeah.
it's just attached to a wooden plank
You
on the
can
pole.
move it like that, but it's not going to be straight down at that point.
I mean, it looks fine. We're gonna be, as long as the players play like that. Also, do you have, before we start, do we have a way to see live totals?
Live totals?
That's something we really need to talk
Yeah, that's
about.
something we're working on too. Is trying to figure out a good way to show that on stream.
Yeah.
Whether if it's just like doing it somehow.
Can we put a header under the names with the numbers and just try to keep track of it
Well,
as we're going?
That's gonna be rough. We kind of need to see, like, if players can write a little bigger on the pads or something. Just whatever we
Do we have
can
any of
we'll
those
try to
big
look at
dice?
the best of those.
Do we have any of the big roll downs here?
A really big die, really
Like
big
they're-
D20s.
You know what I'm talking about, Swirlik, right? The big roll down 20s that like exist?
Yeah, you're talking about the EDH dice.
Yeah, they're bigger. I'm not talking about like an EDH dice. Like it's a literal 20 roll down, like spin down.
Oh,
Let's go with
yeah.
any really big D20s.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because I mean, if we can use those, you should be able to read the numbers from there.
Yeah.
And we just tell them that they can use their life. Obviously, you can write down your life totals and everything
Well,
because
you
it helps
have
for
to,
judges.
Like,
Yeah,
this is not relevant.
yeah,
We don't want to get anybody any trouble here.
yeah. Just, I mean, we could probably also
But-
tell one of the judges here if they can sit there on that, just so they can maintain.
Alright. Well, now we're just waiting for the start.
Yay, we have a follower. Thank you,
Thank you.
Ben Rockwell.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the fun. Like we were saying, we're trying to get everything set up. We should start relatively soon.
Yeah, they're working with 100 plus people, so getting everybody into players meetings, stuff like that. We have really good judges on staff. We're gonna in between rounds, I'm gonna sit down and grab some
I'm gonna grab whoever wins the match.
grab some players. We'll have some interviews with some really good players. Definitely have different GNG elite members on. Hopefully, it's fantastic. Oh, what's up, Mr. Ryan Steiner? How are ya?
Oh, we got Ryan Stein in here.
He is definitely in the house.
What's up, Steiner? Haven't seen you in
We
forever.
made a gentleman's agreement not to show up so we can let someone else have a car.
I haven't seen Steiner in forever.
And it's okay. Steiner wouldn't know what deck to play anyway.
Steiner would just play something. He'd just play something last minute and win. That's what he does.
Yeah, but he does as much as it sounds like last minute. This man puts in hours of testing. This man has
Hours of last
he played-
day.
Oh no, there's no last minute to it. If he's been testing Tron for 6 months, he's gonna play Tron even though if he thinks it's bad. He also is a big fan of Grixis Word right now. I think if he showed up, he would definitely be playing Chalices and Bridges.
I mean, it's not bad.
I think it is good. I
It's
think
not bad.
I think it is definitely doable. Scott sounds awful. Do I? Like, just how I sound, or just me, period?
I mean, you covered through pretty clear here.
Well, he's probably just talking crap because he's scared.
Is this Steiner? It is a possibility that there is just some smack talk.
Yeah, you're echoing. Okay, it's
Okay.
due to they don't have headphones.
Okay, we can turn down the volume a little bit more. How are we gonna do with that? Where's his volume? Turn him down just a slight bit.
Turn them down.
Do y'all have any headphones at all? Like
I
anything?
mean, I have a pair of earbuds.
Because that would be even as long as Dylan can hear me. That would be great because.
Is this better? Because I can hear you now. Is it echoing now?
Alright. Well, while y'all work on that, I'll be right back.
I should have just grabbed like the actual headphones from the house. Didn't even think about it.
I have a pair of headphones.
But then I would have ran into the issue of just. Okay, so it's better now? He's not echoing? Sparlock, are you even still there?
Yeah, you were probably hearing them through the speakers.
So, I don't know where Sparlock went.
He's got a baby in the background, so he's probably dealing with it.
It's true. It's true. Alright. Do we have any way to know what our total is of players right now?
He said that he doesn't think we have any big D20s, but he was thinking about getting one of those big digital pads.
That's fine.
Scratch pads.
Yeah, and just write on it.
Yeah.
That would be perfectly fine. It'd be perfectly fine. The big scratch pad things. Can you really hear the music outside? That's great.
I think I was singing it.
Where are you?
I don't know.
Where are you? That's great. Alright, so we're trying to figure out, yes.
Alright, I have returned.
Alright, so apparently we think we're better. Can you... Is, Spurlock still echoing?
I don't know if better is a good word. I do beautiful, so it's alright.
Spurlock's still echoing.
Still echoing.
I don't know if he is. I'm saying, asking. Because they can apparently hear the music. Wasn't you? They can just apparently hear the music.
Yeah, everything's gonna be picked up pretty.
Is the microphone not going to cause an issue?
So just no, the microphone.
Oh wow.
What, is it way louder now?
Oh, I think I know what it is. Hold on. Take that away.
I think you can only hear Squirrel through your speakers.
I plugged in my headphones real quick.
Yeah, you're good. As long as they have their desktop sound stuff going through, it should pick me up too. All right.
That
Can
make
you
everything
guys hear
better?
me at home? Much better. There we
Okay,
go.
So it's much better with the headphones, obviously.
Yep.
That apparently works.
Figure that would be.
That one's the right one. Just remember everything with that one.
Yeah.
Should reach.
So apparently the headphones are the way we're doing this?
Yep.
Alright.
Not
That works.
echoing. All right.
That
Awesome,
works.
everybody. Well, welcome in, everybody. Now that we have everything straight. So, what are y'all predictions in the chat? What kind of decks do y'all think y'all going to see? Do y'all think the whole deck is real? And how many do y'all think will be into the day 2 of this event? Let's break it down. Let's talk more about Modern. It's what everybody's here to see.
It's true.
Dylan, if you had a 75 for this weekend, what would you be playing and why?
What would I be playing if I played? Probably Scallop Infect.
Scallop Infect. Alright, would you be playing the Blue Splash? I mean the
100% would be
White
playing
Splash?
Bant. 100% would be playing Bant for Teferi.
Humans win. I'm rooting for Pyro Prison. Well, I'm pretty sure there's at least one Pyro Prison deck in the room. Pyro will be the main deck. Also, is there rollover in some tomorrow? Yes. From what I'm being told, it'll be the top 32 people in the day 2. This is a 2-day event. So, I've taken it upon myself to basically say if we get at least over 50 viewers at any point, we will do a giveaway. I'll talk to Mr. Tommy about what we can give away. Turn up Scott some more. Yeah, turn me up for what? Let's go. But Hogak, the main deck. So Tony, you think even with the cards just coming out, you think people will have enough time to get this deck together? I think we'll see 3 to 5 Hogak decks in day 2. And mainly because I don't think that many people will be playing it due to the ability to get the cards, to be honest. That's because it's the main deck. Also, let's see here. No one will have a sideboard. Well, I think people will have sideboard, right? Like, it's been the talk.
I mean, I'm saying 7 cards. I'm saying 7 cards are dedicated to most sideboards.
Right, and you gotta remember, people already had paper and, graveyard decks,
Do we have a way to turn
Dredge,
Scott up?
and the red blue Phoenix decks. Yesterday, I feel about 5 people had it. Okay. I think, you want Spyglass, you want Needle, you want Leyline of the Voids, you want Grafdigger's Cage. These are options against the deck. If I was piloting a deck this weekend, my 75 would be a Company-esque deck. I would be playing Exile Jeller. That way I could turn off the effects of the graveyards. I would play Spyglass in my sideboard for the altar, or no, I wouldn't. Why am I saying this? I would be playing the new Oof, the new Stony Silence creature. Also, I think Death and Taxes decks are good right now. You get to play Rest in Peace, you get to play the Oof. Green-White Taxes looks really sweet.
By the way, is everybody hearing Scott better now? We turned him up a little bit.
So, we know what me and Dylan would be playing. So, if you were at this event, and you'd be playing a 2-day event, what would you show up with, and why? More Scott. They need more Scott in their life, so turn this boy up. They want me to be loud, can you find out?
apparently.
Can't get enough of the Murloc.
Is that better now? Spurlock, talk.
I'm talking. I'm very Murlocian over here.
Okay. Is that better?
Monoblutron is what I own. All right, cool. So, is that what you, like? So, if you could play any deck, would it be Monoblutron because you have it, or would there be another deck you would play? If cards weren't a problem, you could show up with any deck. What deck would you show up with? Like, and if so, why would you pick Monoblutron? I actually think it's a great idea. Jund, I've only ever played Jund. Well, if you're gonna Jund him out, go for it. I think, you know, I've seen people talk about playing Hogak in Jund, making new different Jund types. I've seen all kinds of stuff recently.
Affinity sounds
If I could
fun.
play any deck, it would be Affinity. Okay, Affinity. That's pretty neat. The only reason I wouldn't play Affinity is 4-mana Karn is pretty rough for you.
Yeah, 4
But
Karn.
you can still get under people, and it's still a really powerful deck. But if I had to play any Artifact X deck, it would probably be Hardened Skulls. I still think that's one of the sweeter decks in Modern.
It's a fun deck for sure.
You still have to worry about, you know, 4-mana Karn. That card's everywhere. I wonder how much Karn we're going to see this weekend. I mean, Amulet's playing it. There's Devoted Druid decks playing it. So you have a lot to, you know, definitely think about when it comes to what you can do with Karn. Scott is loud and clear. Yay, I'm clear.
We got you. Alright, so we've got that going now. So we've now solved that issue.
What's our ETA on the start time? Anybody know? And if Vacuum Affinity usually just wrecks, you're on the cyber Karn becomes an issue, and you can just attack it down. Okay, well, you know, I think that's great. That's a good angle to attack it. Also, don't forget Experimental Frenzy. Experimental Frenzy has been an amazing upgrade for Affinity, I do believe.
I mean, yeah.
You can sometimes just turn 2 and turn 3 that card, and you just start welling off the top of your deck.
Yeah, just play everything.
Just play everything, you know? And if you can get early cranial plating on something, I mean, it doesn't matter if they have cards.
Seen more people. Zach just showed up.
I still think a mass is going to creep and be amazing. A mass? Okay, what kind of cards?
I want to see this deck. I want to see this deck. What are you thinking about that does a mass and does this?
Yeah, I haven't really heard much about a mass deck. I am definitely into hearing what this is, or your prediction of a mass deck. That's cool. I mean, the mass cards are sweet, right? Like, we have this Amass Bitter Blossom that's pretty cool.
I think I just saw, like, Mr. Jody Keith just walk in.
Mr. Jody Keith will be there. I talked to him.
I think
He asked me
just
what I was
walked by.
playing this weekend. I told him I was not playing, so I'm excited to cover him. Jody Keith of the Groom Squad.
Yeah. Pretty
You
sure
guys
he just...
keep us up to date with standings too. Yes, we
Yes.
will. Dylan doesn't know, but he's gonna be running around like a freaking track star this weekend.
I won't be running around like a track star, but I'll definitely be moving around.
He will be running around like a track star. Don't listen to him.
No, I've already
Oh,
got
this is a standard deck.
standard. Okay. We're gonna talk
Okay,
about
we're
standard.
gonna talk about modern. This is the modern weekend. But this is a sweet deck. I like this. This is pretty interesting.
Let me look at this.
Something different.
Let me look at this. Standard's definitely more me. Okay, no, bad idea. Bad idea. Not opening those things. That just like
I don't think any control variant is going to be good this weekend. They may have a good sideboard against Hogak, but I feel they lose big mana decks like Tron. I don't know. So I think that's a very good thought, but I still think blue-white control is still extremely strong, especially with the new cards such as Narset. I think they have sideboard plans. They are definitely beaten against Tron. It's a 50-50 matchup. They have a lot of way to disrupt big mana. I do think they do have a little bit of a hard time against the Titan-esque decks, but they can still, with a good pilot, fight through. I think we'll see 1 to 2 blue-white control decks in the day too. Now, what do y'all think about Phoenix? Do y'all think Phoenix is still relevant? Do y'all think
I
it
do.
still stands a good spot in the format?
I think Phoenix is a perfect spot right now still.
I mean, it has ways to deal with graveyard. It has ways to,
It has all the
I think deal with it.
interactions.
Yeah, it has a bunch of interaction.
I think the main thing is just everybody's like, oh, we need all this like removal for Hogak, and I'm like, Phoenix already has it main board.
I mean,
It's not the
I think it's
greatest
one of
main
those
board.
things. Also, all the GY graveyard hate that's flowing around kind of affects control. Not really. Blue White even plays Rest in Peace on the sideboard, so you're not really worried about it. You turn off your Snapcaster Mage and your one Delve counterspell, and that's about it. I don't really think you. I mean, now Blue Black control, I could see it being a problem, right? Yeah, kind of, but they're still playing Rest in Peace, and it's always the thing is Blue White is still a really good deck. It's still putting up numbers. It's still one of the most played decks in the meta. But I think all these aspirations are really based on deck versus deck. So when we throw in player skill, it's going to be a lot different. I cannot, like I said, I'm excited about this tournament.
I'm ready to see how many people mess up Hogak. I'm ready to watch that. Because there's going to be people that mess it up.
We don't want to see that, right? Like, as commentators, we want to see people playing the best Magic.
I want to see people play it perfectly, but it's going to happen throughout this weekend.
But I don't, like I said, going into this, that's not something we're gonna look at. We're gonna let we're gonna help out our judges as much as possible.
Yeah, we're gonna look at everything. We're gonna make sure everything's right with everything. If we see something that's obviously like something that needs to be reversed immediately, like there was an obvious cheating, somebody drew an extra card or something like that.
Well, like I said, I'm not worried about that. But overall, let's hope for the best. Of course, people mess up and stuff, but we're gonna be watching the top tables. We have, I know, Aaron Birch, Jody Keith, just a few of the big names there in the house. There could be, I haven't seen the roster yet. Hopefully we'll get to check. Maybe also.
I think Jernigan's playing.
Who?
Jernigan.
Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to coordinate with the judges and be able to get the deck list in between as well.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. If I can get a deck list in between, then we can obviously go between, like, when they're citing, talk about what we think is here, what we think was good.
We will post full deck list. We will talk about their sideboards because, of course, we don't want people to have extra information. But we're now at 11 o'clock. We should be starting here very, very soon.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Everybody's still kind of walking around outside.
Aaron Birch and Ryan Stern. Ryan is not playing. Me and Ryan both were not able to make this one. Aaron, she is definitely playing. Jody Keith is playing.
Jody Keith's here, I'm pretty sure.
I'm excited to see Aaron. She's one of my Gamers and Geeks elite teammates. Pretty excited to be her 75 for Infect. If she showed up without Infect, I think we might be dealing with a doppelganger. So we'll see.
It's a possibility.
So, Dylan, is there any way you could maybe go find one of the judges and see how much time we have on our hands?
Yeah, I can go find a judge real quick.
All right. Well, the player meeting was supposed to be at 10:30. We're gonna figure that out right now. I think Dylan's gonna go walk.
Yeah, just give me 1 second and I'll find everything and I'll be right back.
I appreciate that. We're gonna get, but you gotta remember it's 100+ people in the house. It's going to be a zoo. Oh yeah. So Infect's good right now because once again, I think Infect and Burn are really good decks because Infect's gonna punish the Tron decks. Burn's gonna also punish all the unfair decks. Oh, yeah, Mr. Steiner is in the house, though.
Water.
like I said though, we're gonna have at least 100 plus people in the house.
All right, so
Our
we've got a
nation-
while.
A while? What does that mean?
Players need to be registered by 11:30. Player meeting at 12.
So they changed it.
Yes.
Okay, so I think what we can do here is,
We could probably switch back over to you playing like arena until everything starts.
I mean, well, we could probably just take a break.
Yeah.
So about 11:45, I think we can cut the stream till we'll come back
Yeah.
around then. So make sure everybody's following the stream. You'll know when we go live.
Yeah. We're just in
we'll
the
be
stream
back.
for a bit, and we'll be back in a bit.
What time start again? 12:30.
He's saying 12 o'clock is when we're supposed to start everything. 11:30 is
12,
when everything supposed to. I say just give him. He's saying
We'll be back
11:30
at
for.
11:45.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So meet us back here at 11:45, and we'll see y'all very soon.
Yep. All right. All right. So we're ending.